Are you aware that self-talk is actually self-programming? So just think for a moment. What do you say to yourself? And what are you programming yourself for? What you want or what you don't want? Let's have a look at two quick examples. One I often hear is, I can't say no. Well, actually you can. Because even if you can't talk, you can do no. Body language, gestures. What you're actually saying is, I won't say no because. Because of what? Because of this fear, that fear, fear of consequences. When you say, this is impossible, it is actually possible. I'm sure there's been countless people through the centuries who have actually done that thing. What you're really saying is, yes, it's possible, but because of these consequences or because of these fears, I'm not prepared to do it. So just watch how you're programming. Another common one that increases our stress levels enormously is, I'll worry about that later. How often do you catch yourself saying that? Two problems with that. For a start, you don't want to worry about anything. Because if you're worrying about it, you're telling yourself, I'll worry about that later, well, what have you got to look forward to? Lots of worries. So those fears then build up into anxiety in your body. You get tense and stressed and, headaches, squirmy stomach. And then the later, well, when's later? If you do that in the middle of the night, you wake up and you tell yourself, oh, I'll worry about that later, and then you go back to sleep, well, then your unconscious will wake you up maybe 5-10 minutes later. So instead of saying, I'll worry about that later, you say, I'll deal with that. I'll work on that. I'll sort that out. And instead of later, you say, at 3 o'clock on Wednesday, or when I reach my desk. So just compare that. I'll worry about that later versus I'll deal with that when I get to my desk at 9:30. See the difference? So just mind your language and watch how you're programming yourself. I'm Sue Lester, Mindset Coach at Growing Content. I've written a head trash clearing book, guaranteed to de-stress and get rid of some of that head trash. Face Within, How to Change Your Unconscious Blueprint. Available from Amazon Kindle and also from my website, growingcontent.com.au.